How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Boss for the win, and welcome to another episode of some Black Ops 2. Quick note about the gameplay before we get started. This is a free-for-all on the map Hijacked. Obviously, I was going for the nuclear and nuked out challenge, but I remember calling in my Warthog, so then I was like, F it, I'll go for it later. But I still wanted to go flawless. Just, spoiler alert, I didn't go flawless or get a challenge or anything along those lines. The Warthog Orbital VSAT UAV is a really nice combination, especially on maps like Carrier, Turbine, and Hijacked, which is the one I'm playing on right now. Really good. Anyways, pretty fun gameplay. Let's get on with what I want to talk about. So, I'm reading an article right now that Activision and Infinity Ward, particularly because their section of Call of Duty is supposed to come out this year, are worried about their sales dropping 10 to 15%, meaning they're going to take a 10 to 15% loss in profit this year. And I have a few theories, and Infinity Ward also has a few theories, and Activision as well. One, they're worried about the drop of the new console. Now, they don't say that they're worried about it. Obviously, no company is going to say that they're worried about a new console coming out. But there are really two sides to a new piece of hardware coming out. There is the consumer side, which is going to GameStop, Best Buy, Target, Walmart, etc., picking up the new console, picking up new games, and going on with your leisurely way. Then there is the developer side of creating a new console, which is a incredible, tedious, and strenuous task. So, if you don't know, games like Call of Duty, Madden, NBA, games like that, even like really Halos and Gears of War really take 2 to 3 years to be perfected and have a finished product. Call of Duty does a little bit quicker because they're more of on a schedule of coming out every year, but these games take about 2 to 3 years to complete, and that's kind of pushing it. Now, that's doable because we've seen that consoles, obviously, by Sony and Microsoft don't come out all that often. But for games like Skyrim, Grand Theft Auto, Left 4 Dead, these games take upwards of 4 to 5 to 6 years of production. And what really hurts in that case is obviously for the consumer, they're waiting a long time, but for the developer, you have to work with hardware, engine mechanics, software that's 4, 5, or 6 years old just because you can't start over once there's new software that comes in. Host migration, by the way, I decided to cut it out. So it really puts stress on those game developers. And typically Call of Duty wouldn't fit into this category, but because Call of Duty releases on such a clockwork schedule of every year, every November, they are kind of put in a bad spot because it is rumored that the new console obviously is dropping later in 2013 in the fourth quarter or sometime around early 2014. So, like I said, Infinity Ward and Activision expect their sales to drop 10 to 15% due to that reason of the new consoles. I think another one of the Infinity Ward really CEO and Sledgehammer CEO really were talking about the things they could have done better with Modern Warfare 3. And what they really mean by that is they saw that Modern Warfare 3 was a big fuck up, and they think that it has turned some people off to the Infinity Ward side of the series, which is something they're worried about as well. Something that they didn't mention that I think they were also keeping inside their heart. If you don't recall, back in the Modern Warfare 2 days, 2010, 2009, half of Infinity Ward left to start a new gaming entertainment company called Respawn Studios. I think they're also worried that Respawn Studios really obviously won the rights to the Modern Warfare 2 engine and is going to take that engine to create a ultimate really Call of Duty style game that was like Modern Warfare 2. And for those of you who don't know or didn't play Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 2 had an extreme amount of broken things, I guess you could say. But what they did really well, maps, game mechanics, sound, color, lighting, everything along those lines, which is essentially built into the engine. The support wasn't there, but that's not of any fault to the game developers. That's from the community and the support managers over there just not doing a very good job. And so I think they're also worried about having their throne taken from them, which I think is a scary thought for a company that's used to making upwards of $500 million, $1 billion a year. So, scary thought for them, but I'm sure that, we'll hear more information as the newest Call of Duty gets more information, more spotlight, closer to E3 and PAX East and all those different events that are coming up in the spring and early summer. Anyways, guys, this video is coming to a close. Like I said, thanks for checking out the video. I would like to know your opinions on the Activision Call of Duty really fallout. I guess you could say, not really fallout. If you say 10% is a big difference between $500 million, it's not a huge difference. But to Activision, I can understand. Anyways, guys, thanks for checking out the video. Like, subscribe, do all that awesome stuff. I'll see you later, and have a nice day.